Hello, Michelle. Happy Thursday to you. How are you so far?
I'm very good, thank you. Thank you for meeting me
That's
with me tonight.
Oh no, my pleasure, being given the time. I know you're very busy. Thank you so much for giving me the time and doing this video interview. I know we can inspire a lot of students using this. So let's start, Michelle. First of all, can you please tell us about your position, your designation, and what industry you work with?
Sorry, could you just speak up a little bit? I missed some of that. Sorry.
Oh, sure, sure. Can you tell us about your position, your designation, and what industry you work with?
Certainly. So I'm an aged care worker. I am working community service, and I go out to I work for in-home care, and I go out and visit different clients on a regular basis. I currently work casual, but see different clients on a Wednesday through to a Sunday and help them with all their daily living and stuff like that. So it could be taking them to appointments, it could be giving them medication, it could be working with people with dementia, Alzheimer's, anything like that, helping them with personal care, running errands, and that's
I got really inspired with what you do, and that is so amazing that it's your passion. Can you also tell us which course did you study with us?
okay. So I did the Diploma of Community Services. The reason I did that, it was offered through our work in aged care. And I thought it was interesting. It was more of a personal thing for me. Being a mum and a grandma, it was important for me to lead by example and show our kids that, even though mum's 52, she can still study and achieve goals and stuff in life. You're never too old to continue to study and learn through life. So that's why I did it. Yeah.
It really still amazes me that you're 52. I can't believe it, especially now that I'm seeing you
Oh,
in
really?
video.
I look a little bit
You really
tired.
don't look
I
like
did a
it.
big trip today, so I'm a little bit tired. But yeah, no. Sorry.
You're still pretty. And thank you so much for sharing that. That's a very good thing to share to us about, what you teach your kids. And can you tell us how did you get to know about this course?
Okay, so our aged care provider, we have a learning and training department, and they reached out to everybody and just put an email out if you wanted to further your education. That they sent us a little newsletter that we could read and stuff. So yeah, I had a little read of it. It looked interesting. Lots of good things for me were I'm not very tech savvy. And I left school when I was 17, and didn't really go to uni or anything like that. So I always thought that, study was going to be really quite difficult and hard for me to achieve. Once reading all the information that was provided to our my company, I then rang the number that was on the, I think it was called Get My Course. And I just rang that number and spoke to a lady like yourself who was very helpful, asked me several questions about what I did and about my
Mhm.
previous life and everything like that, any experiences I had, went through a checklist and just made it so easy for me to be able to reach my goals and stuff. So, Get My Course were really quite helpful. They were available the whole time. So I never struggled with any sort of stuff that I had to provide or evidence or anything like that of your history that, your work and stuff. They led me through all of it, and just had to send them back all my certificates and stuff like that. And it was easy enough to do. So yeah, I'm really happy that I've done that.
That's so great to hear. And I'm so happy that, you find us very helpful, everyone from Get My Course. But Michelle, what really made you sign up and pay for this course?
Well, the main thing was just that it was always something good to have. That if I decided that I wanted to further um, my career goals. If I wanted to do something that was more challenging, I guess, if you like, that I would always have that opportunity and I would have the proof that I would be able to do it and stuff. The main goal for me was a personal goal. And like I said before, we've always said to our children, you need to study, you need to go to uni and stuff like that. For me, doing this course, it was mainly to sort of say, well, look, I'm older and older, but I'm still learning, and you can always do that. That was the main reason for me doing it. Although I've maintained my same role as a personal carer in home care, aged care, um, I believe that you can never really be educated enough, and it's always good to challenge yourself, step outside your box, and learn a little bit more, which is good. So
Exactly. I totally agree with you about that.
yeah.
Nothing is consistent in this world but change, and we should make sure that we should always, better ourselves. Age doesn't matter. My grandma, I remember, graduated uni
Yes,
at, you
exactly.
will not believe it, she graduated almost 60 years old when she had like more than 20 granddaughters and
Yeah,
grandkids. So
yeah.
it's
I think
very,
it's
very,
great. Yeah.
really, inspiring your story, how you would like to inspire your family, your kids. So thank you so much for that information. And just to ask, Michelle, why get my course and not other providers? Because I know you saw other providers too, right?
I don't know. I just, like I said, I read the email, the advertising that Get My Course had with that it was a quick course. It was easy, that there was hands on, like you got a mentor and you could always reach out. Um, that you could also pay for the course upfront, or if you didn't have the money, you were able to pay that off. So it gave you lots of options. It was very flexible. So I think maybe the marketing in that just grabbed me when I read it. I was like, oh, you know what? I'll just give it a go, see how I go, and didn't really think any more of it. But then, like I said, when I rang Get My Course and spoke to the person on the other end, everyone just seemed so helpful, so happy, and so willing to provide any assistance that you needed, that it just seemed quite easy. So, it was a no brainer. It was easy.
Thank you so much for those heartwarming compliments about our members here in Get My Course. And Michelle, can you please tell us your advice to people who are interested in doing the course? But can you advise them?
Oh, I think just go for it. I think that you should never doubt yourself. I've always lacked confidence with study in particular because I'm a bit lazy. I'm not very tech savvy. I'm a little bit old school, and I prefer to have the written books and the writing of the papers and stuff like that, rather than going on all the computers and stuff. Um, and when I explained that to the mentors and that, they sent me the paperwork so I didn't have to print anything. They just made it easy. So I think for people that are contemplating doing this course, or having doubts, or having confidence issues, I think anybody can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So I think it's, if you don't know till you try. And once you do it, you just feel so much prouder with yourself and, your accomplishments and stuff. And it's always something that you'll have. So, yeah, definitely do it. Yeah.
That's right. They have to go for it.
Yeah.
And what are the top two benefits of you doing this course, do you think?
The top two benefits. Look, I think it's always a good thing in my mind that I all you can never learn enough. And I'm always going to have that if my life changes, or if I need to do something else, or I feel like I need a greater challenge, that I have this diploma behind me, that it could take me wherever. And I think that's good to have the security of that. Whilst I'm in my same role and I'm more than happy to be in that role, it's nice to be educated. And like I said, if you wanted to take that further, you can.
Exactly. I really agree with what you have mentioned, and I really love your spirit and your beliefs, you know. I'm also a mom of three kids, and I know how important the education, continuous education, furthering your career is. It's something under your belt. And we're very happy, Michelle, that you actually did the course with us. We are very, very proud to have you here and Get My Course. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity of doing this very lovely interview with you.
Oh, look, thank you. Sorry, I look so tired. I've had a big shift today, but more than happy to have helped. Like I said, everyone from Get My Course was amazing. So a big thank you to you guys for getting me through it and helping and being so efficient and easy to work with. So yeah.
Pleasure is
So
ours, Michelle.
pardon?
The pleasure is ours. And thank you again for your
Oh,
time. I'll talk to
no
you in a
worries.
bit again.